Hey there, Maple Nuts. I am excited to bring you another unboxing from Home Depot. I decided to buy another 5-gallon Twombly Red Sentinel from Home Depot because the first one just did not make the cut. By the way, I will be making a series about that tree where you guys are gonna get to see how I bring that tree from zero to hero. If you want to join me on that journey, please consider subscribing and hit that bell notification, as you will get a notification each time I upload a video. So with that being said, let's get to the unboxing. All right guys, same thing as last time. The box has absolutely no labels that will let the shipping company know that this contains a life plan, that the content is fragile, none of this stuff. It's just a plain box, all right? Got a label there with my address. You guys are not gonna see that. And yeah, just plain. But then again, it's free shipping, guys. They're not charging you for shipping, so I can't really ask for much. I would have loved to see something that just at least contain life plan, you know? But other than that, I mean, it's free shipping, all right? So last tree showed up here just looking straight like, it looked like shit. It was a shit tree, guys, and it is what it is, you know? It is what the risk that you run with these big box stores and their really low prices. So I'm kind of hoping that this tree is not at least as bad as the first one. I will be keeping both of them regardless, and I will definitely let you know if, judging by this one tree, if it's worth it or not. All right, so let's just do that. Guys, fun fact about this box is that all the staples holding the box are off. They're not attached to the actual box, guys. This box is an open box, and I promise you that I did not look at it because I just didn't want to ruin the impression. I really don't know the shape of this tree, so with that being said, let's just open it up, right? Because it's open. All right. All right, so I can already tell that it's in better shape than the other one. There's no doubt about that. Wow, this tree is huge. This tree is huge. All right, so let's just get to it. What you should expect from your tree. There's a couple of barcodes there, or QR codes, sorry about that. And that's just personal information. All right, so can I remove it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can, right? All right, let's just drop that right here. Box, there's nothing special to it, so I'm just gonna put it to the side here. And this tree is, this tree gotta be 8 feet tall. Yeah, this tree gotta be 8 feet tall. I'm not gonna lie. About 8 feet tall. I don't know if you guys can see that, but yeah, I'm this tall. So all that from where I'm holding to there is just extra. So I'm almost 6. That's a good 24 inches there. This is 8 feet tall, guys. All right, now, as far as how the buds look, right? Let's just give you a zoom in here. Buds are looking too healthy on this one tree. There's a whole, yeah, buds aren't looking healthy on this new growth, all right? I want to call this last year's growth just because I can feel that it's last year's growth. Yeah, all right? So let's just keep on looking because it's looking better. Look, all these buds are alive here and some of them are alive here, but the leaves aren't looking as bad as the other one, even though I can see some signs of stress here, right? There you go, right here. I don't know if you can see it. Signs of stress. I don't even know what that is. But the shape of the tree is way better. Let's just look at under it, right? The lower part of this tree is looking pretty nice. I can't complain. So this tree, judging by how it looks right now, is worth $70. It's worth more. And if you can fix it, meaning that if you take good care of it for the rest of the year, next year, this tree is gonna look epic, all right? Don't judge it by how it looks this year. Then again, it's $70, guys. Almost 8 feet tall. So, and yes, it got some buds that are raggedy as hell. No doubt about that. And some of these leaves are raggedy as hell as well. But you also have to consider that if this tree were to look in perfect condition, there's a huge chance that Home Depot will not be selling these for $70. I can assure you of that. So I want to call this one worth it. All right, now let's look at what's important, which is that root ball, right? I already know it has a zip tie. So we're just gonna go here and cut that puppy with this. All right. I can already tell, same thing as the other one. Tree is buried up to the graph. That's the graph right there, guys. That right there is the graph. Buried all the way up to the graph. This is not good, guys. Maple nuts, that is why this tree is looking so horrible, okay? Let's dig down there and find the flare. Well, we have a root here, but that doesn't mean that's the flare. This root here, I will probably cut it. This root, it put this root here because it's buried up to the graft. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Anyways, so what we're finding here is that this tree was buried so deep that it started putting roots up here. And unfortunately, a lot of these roots, they have to go. I have to remove these roots. Look at this one, right there. It is so bad, guys, so bad. I think I'm starting, let me remove it from the plastic and everything, right? All right. Let's just keep on digging here, right? Because I'm almost certain that, I mean, this is not the flare. That is the flare, guys. Down there. Down there. This is the flare right here. You see that? So it was buried to the graft. I don't know for how many years. And the tree, what does is it starts shooting roots in the upper section of the trunk because the roots in the bottom are being suffocated by anaerobic condition, lack of air, you name it, all right? So it starts putting up roots here. And these, I mean, they're alive and they're, you know, they're feeding the tree and everything, but they're not the strongest roots. The strongest roots on this tree are the one at the flare. Look at that. That's crap. This tree basically has two flares. The one that it's supposed to have and the one that it created to survive. That is not good, guys. That is not good. I have seen trees die from that, and I don't know. This is another journey for me, right? I have the other Red Sentinel, which I call it Acer Parmetum Gonorrhea. And this one, it's another challenge. This is another challenge, guys. So what should I do? Well, the way I'm gonna approach it is I'm gonna bring this tree up. It's gonna happen. And these roots are gonna be exposed. So when I repot this, I'm gonna repot it to up here. That's it. Right there. That is the flare, guys. This is where it flares out. Right there. You see that? That's the flare, and these are roots that it put to survive. 2 flares on one tree. Not good. Not good, my nuts. Not good. Hopefully, I've managed to detect the problem early enough to where I can do something. Guys, soil is the same crap as the other soil. It's trashy, man. I'm smelling it. It doesn't even smell good, you know? So this is not a great soil. If and when you buy one of these trees from Home Depot, do yourself a favor and remove as much of this soil as you can. The tree is going to show up most likely with signs of stress, and will for sure show up to your house buried up to the graft. And what I suggest you to do is immediately remove this tree out of this pot. Get yourself a bigger pot. Put fresh new soil, good soil, not this crap. Remove as much as you can from this and bring the tree up to where the original flare of this tree is supposed to be, right? And you should be fine. Let me give you one last look of this tree. Let's go ahead and close this video. There you have it, guys. Another successful unboxing here at the Nut House. This time, another Twombly Red Sentinel from Home Depot. Guys, judging by this tree, right, and the price, if you ask me if it's worth it or not, yes, totally. It's worth it, right? $70 for this almost 8 feet tall Red Sentinel is totally worth it. I mean, go out there and try to find an 8 feet tall Red Sentinel and see how much it goes for. I promise you it's going to be for way more than $70. And the shipping of that puppy, if you're not able to pick it up, it's gonna be at least over $70. At least over the price of this tree. It's going to be hands down, all right? So it is worth it as long as you are willing to put the work into recovering this tree. The trees are gonna show up, I mean, kind of stressed. They're gonna be looking stressed, all right? These trees are not ready to go in full sun. Don't put them full sun. Keep it in as much shade as you can. Bring those trees up. Change that soil for sure. You need to change that soil. And just put a little bit of micro grow in it. See if it starts pushing fresh new growth. Feed this tree because this tree looks like crap. Yeah, it looks like crap. It doesn't look as shitty as the last one. The last one is just outright disrespectful to even send that type of tree here. But there you go. Like I said, I'm gonna keep both of them, and they're going to be challenged for me to recover them. I promise you that they will look amazing next year. Stay tuned for the showcase on both of these trees next year in 2025. And stay tuned for the series of Zero to Hero on the other Acer Parmetum Gonorrhea. Other than that, I got nothing else for you guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay nutty, my friends.